Well, hockey fans, we are now 1 week through this year's Stanley Cup playoffs, and for Friday's action, we received 3 games in series that all have someone up 2-0. Would there be any 3-0 leads after tonight? Let's talk about it, shall we? All it took was some home cooking for Les Habitants to come to play, and boy, did they. 3 goal third period led the Canadians to winning game 3 of this series, which is their first playoff game in Montreal since 4 of the Cup final in 2021. So Montreal is in this series. Now, will they stay in it? Will they stay in it? If they win game 4, it'll be very, very interesting. But yeah, they really showed a lot of fight in this game, and it's an ultimate team effort to win this one. And speaking of amazing moments, well, today's playoff action had something really, really epic. Take a look.
Steamrolled Dowling clobbered him. Now Nemeth carries in. He scores! Shimon Nemeth gets the Devils back in the series!
Double overtime. This is why I enjoy the Stanley Cup playoffs, folks. The marathon games. For the first time this year, we had multiple overtime, and it was this. It was the Devils and Hurricanes game 3. As we saw, Simone Nemec put it in, the young player, the youngest kid in the game, put in his first goal, his first ever playoff goal, and it was a double overtime winner. So the Devils are in this now. So they broke the Brooms too. So there might be life for New Jersey. We'll see in game 4 if they can keep it up, or um, if this win was a nice pipe dream that will come to an end with a game 4 Hurricanes win. But it was a pretty amazing moment. Like I said, we got double overtime. It was 2 minutes and 36 seconds into period number 5 that the goal was scored. But it was just absolutely amazing. And like I said, the Devils are back in this series. You know, it must be nice to have the referees at your beck and call. I'm an Avs fan. I wouldn't know. I'm used to the referees sabotaging us or trying to. So a goal that should have been disallowed because Kemper was interfered with ended up counting. And the Kings challenged, and of course, the refs did what the Oilers paid them to do, uphold the goal. And Kemper's the next Avalanche player. Matter of fact, he was the goalie that got the Avs the cup. I'm pretty sure refs weren't happy about that either. So they got a free power play, and it only took them a few seconds to get the lead and stay there. You know, it amazes me. It amazes me. Oilers get handed so many free power plays, it's ridiculous. Yet Oilers fans still have the nerve to say the refs are against them. Really? They still to this day say the referees were on the Avalanche's payroll in 2022 during that Western Conference final. Other way around. Other way around. The referees did their best that year to hand that conference final to the Oilers, and the Oilers still won 0 games. So the Oilers are in this series now. So all 3 of the teams who entered this day down 2-0, all of them won. So things are getting interesting. Speaking of interesting, let's talk about tomorrow's schedule. And of course, we're now talking about the second Saturday of the Stanley Cup playoffs, heading into day 8. And it's a 4-game slot, beginning with the Atlantic Division, the Battle of Florida, an early hockey game, game 3 at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific of the Battle of Florida, with the Panthers up 2 games to none, and that series shifts to sunrise for game 3. And Florida will look to in, take a commanding 3-0 lead and have a chance to finish it off at home on Tuesday. Then after that, at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, it's Game 4 in the Pacific Division semifinal. The Golden Knights and the Minnesota Wild, and it's the Wild who lead 2 games to 1. And after that, we have our first potential elimination game of this year's playoffs. The Battle of Ontario could end at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Toronto and Ottawa. Toronto's up 3-0. They look to complete the sweep and advance for only the second time in this current stretch they're on. And then finally at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, it's Game 4, Stars, Avs. Dallas is up 2-1, but we're gonna try. We're gonna do our best to even this thing up. We're gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do it. We've had 2 days. We've had 2 days to really focus, and we're gonna even this thing up. We really are. So, and it's a quartet of playoff hockey, all of it on TBS here in the States, and and of course, one game is potential elimination. The Maple Leafs could become the first team to advance. So we'll see what happens there. But for now, that's my recap of tonight's action. If you like this video, click the like button. If you're on YouTube, click subscribe if you want more. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. And I'll be back around this time tomorrow to recap Saturday's action. Hopefully, it comes with two things. One, the good news that Toronto has completed the sweep and advance. And two, the good news that we've evened this thing up with Dallas. So stay tuned.